Hello and welcome back to Starfield. Last time we engaged in some fishy business, and
we all good.
Also had a little bit of a issue with Andreja.
Riley?
Not quite sure how that will all play out, but I want to see if this worked with Yannick. If this is just like a repeatable thing where we can just earn some money, or if there's more to it. So let's
You are the best thing that ever
see how this goes.
Well, maybe my firstborn. Who am I kidding? It's you. Time for work then. It was Riley. Yes, Riley.
Data shift and Xenofresh. Well, let's do that. It might just be like a repeatable thing that we can do to earn some credits on the side, but who knows? Let's try it out. And then we have plenty of things to do in Neon afterwards. I do want to return to the ship, kind of see if I can talk to Andreja at least. Maybe get her back in good favors. If not, maybe I'll take Sam with us, but I also feel like this is not necessarily the place where Sam and I will thrive, just based on the shady stuff that is going on all around here, but we'll see. I really need like a really shady companion. Everyone is too much of a goody two-shoes. At least so far. Let me put on our work clothes.
I've been working at Xeno for years, and I've only seen Bayous
also
visit the factory.
I don't know what to do then.
Craft one batch. 1 minute starting now.
Probably because I take too many ingredients, but that's fine.
Assembly complete. Craft one batch. 1 minute starting now. Assembly complete. Shift complete.
I guess now we go into the break room.
All those years of college? Totally paying off. Hey, Riley.
Hey,
Maybe you'll find something fun over here. Like Cas and Bass tacos.
ooh. You know you don't have to be so secretive anymore.
What are you talking about? Let's keep this relationship simple.
Guess so. Can I find the package there?
Not so loud. Yeah, it'll be there. I'm up for doing this again. Bye.
I retrieve the stash. Do it.
Private sector. Now that's
Let's stay in our work suit until we have the stash. Got it. There you go. And then I guess we'll see whether or not this is just kind of like a random job we can do to earn some cash, or there's more to it. Maybe Mr. Bayou's here again.
Pardon?
You know I went to chef school. This
Just
ain't exactly
another
what I
lousy
delivery
day
for you.
in Neon. You keep this up, and we will both be living large.
Using the ingredients, you can now manufacture Aurora. The recipe can be viewed, tracked, and produced at any pharmaceutical lab. Okay. So now we got that as a reward. That's cool. And we got a level up. There are so many things that I want to level up. Ship cargo holds 10% more capacity. That's nice. Top speed is increased. Ship has 20% increased shields. That is pretty nice too. Geology would be interesting, I mean. So we could upgrade that. I think at this point we can't upgrade the persuasion yet. Companion, okay. Bribery, maximum health. More point in physical. Stealth we don't quite. Could upgrade our no, also not the pistol one, but ballistics. I could. But I think I will go into geology here. More raw materials. I want to do more of that in the future. Okay. Now I now want to return to our ship, to the Grasshopper, and then I think isn't there a way to return to the ship? I feel like there was a way to quick return to the ship. Anyway, surface map. Why can't I? And where is the Grasshopper? Sure. There we go. See if we can talk to Andreja. Maybe, hopefully. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened. And I think then we will go to the hotel for that quest that we got ages ago on Mars. First, let me unload some things. Resources, store resources, miscellaneous, Grasshopper. Where was it? Yeah, there was a digipick. Pick that. And let's take the med pack. Come on, Andrea.
What did you need?
Are you ready to head back out?
I look forward to it.
Or are you? Okay, so she was just a little bit mad at us.
Is there a way to go faster than the speed of light? You keep installing
Apparently.
new cool things in your ship. It's
What do
like
you-
Christmas every day.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
I want to fly my own ship and go all over the place. Like you and Dad, really. But hopefully not as crazy as your travels. I thought Dad's were exciting.
I think we heard that before.
Bye!
A little bit mad that since I changed my ship, I don't have the crafting stations
Maybe.
here anymore.
There you are.
Guess I could take her with
Catch you
me.
later.
He's part of the disciples. He's probably not too
It's good to be
too much of a goody two shoes.
Well, let's get started.
Also, I wanted to check if I can buy a new ship, because I did ask around. Seems like I can own multiple ships. It wouldn't
need some work
replace one. So, see what
I'm sure you can find something you
ship
like.
costs. We currently have 74,000 the responder. There we go. I'm specifically interested in like ship with shielded cargo, smuggling, wild horde. And none of those have that. Could buy this one. War horse. I would have crew 5, shields, B-reactor, lasers, missiles. Be cool to have as a... Could sell the grasshopper. Worth nothing! That's rough, okay. Okay, Andrea, I hope that things will be okay. So now I want to track Chelsea Neon. We have to return to Akita City. That we will do at some point. But we are interested in the Hotel Voli, or Vola. Talk to the dad of, I think Rivka was her name. We passed the hotel. It was all about that, her like fleeing from her dad, who seemed to be pretty abusive, and now she has this. Now she has this, this disease, or at least health issue, where she's coughing like crazy, but she can't really take care of it because when she does that, she enters the medical database, and then her dad could find it. We're trying to smooth things over somehow.
Welcome to the Hotel Voli. Are you here to rent a room?
I think you'll be pleasantly surprised that our
Minerva.
luxury accommodations are more than reasonably priced.
What sort of luxury accommodation do you have?
We have finally appointed spacious suites, all featuring fantastic amenities. Best of all, each room is security protected with an encrypted password-locked door. So, you can rest easy at night.
Okay. It's Neon, there's always a catch.
Nope, no catch. My hotel is completely free from administrative influence, so you can rest assured that you'll be actually getting the best value for your credits.
What do you mean administrative influence?
Well, almost every business in Neon is subject to ridiculous fees and taxes.
So we found out.
Claim that it's because Neon occupies such a prime location, having close proximity to Ryujin and all of the other megacorporations. But I think you and I both know that's not true at all.
Well, you're very lucky then.
Well, luck might have played a part, but it took a good deal of my own ingenuity as well. But that's a story for another time.
So, can I book you a room for the night?
Let's see. You get a lot of tenants?
To tell you the truth, not really. And that's one of the consequences with the arrangement between Administrator Bayou and myself. He won't hassle me, but there's nothing I can do about my guests being hassled. The last tenant I had was arrested for spitting on the street. As you can imagine, business is not exactly booming. Luckily, I have more than enough capital to cover my expenses, but it still sucks.
Huh, wonder if we can help her. I'm answering some questions about Neon.
You mean the stuff Bayou leaves out of the brochures? Yeah. Don't mind at all.
So, could you describe the layout of Neon's districts?
Neon has 4 main districts. The ones where Bayou wants you to spend your credits are Bayou Plaza and Ikuchi Market. Those are the glitzy parts of town. Bayou Plaza is the section outside my doors from the trade tower to the spaceport. Ikuchi Market runs from the Starport terminal to Ryujin Tower. Not quite as glamorous as the plaza, but still expensive. Then there's Upside, running the perimeter of the upper platform. Probably not the best spot for tourists. Finally, you have the Underbelly, the working class's domain under our feet. Not much down there, but industry and a few random shops.
Okay, what's the deal with the trade tower?
Oh, you noticed that little thing? Yeah, that's Bayou's crown jewel. First of all, you have the Astral Lounge, flowing with aurora, attracting every tourist within light years of Volai. Then you have exorbitantly priced offices for every megacorp, besides Ryujin, with Xenofresh Fisheries square at the top. And like the cherry at the top of his ego sundae, Bayou's got his private penthouse. I don't even want to think about what goes on up there.
I don't want to break into that. Can I avoid Upside?
No, I don't think so. Upside's filled with a few decent clubs, like Madame Sauvage's place and Euphorica. You should check them out.
Don't think we haven't been to Euphorica.
Just watch your back. It's gang territory, which means Neon Security tends to ignore what goes on in there.
Is it worth exploring the Underbelly?
Most of the Underbelly is taken up by Xenofresh and Generdyne's facilities, but there are a few hidden gems you might want to check out. Actually, I'd recommend checking out Off-World Eats. Cosmos and Lee run that place. They're a couple of great guys.
Okay.
Sounds good. Let me know if you need anything else.
I like her. Let me in on your little secret about how you beat the system.
Maybe after you've rented a room for a few nights, I might let you in on my secret. For now, it'll just have to remain a mystery. Sorry. I just need some time to see if I can trust you. I'm sure you understand.
Fine. Give me a room then.
I've got one with your name on it. How long are you planning on staying?
Say a week.
Fantastic. That'll give you plenty of time to enjoy Neon.
It'd be nice to have a room here. Since apparently we have like plenty of...
We have choice accommodations at reasonable prices.
So I have a delivery. Red Harvest Reserve whiskey for Nathan Ovadia on his daughter.
Oh, how nice. His daughter must be feeling very generous to be sending him something like that. Mr. Ovadia is in his room on the 3rd floor. I'll buzz him and let him know you're on your way.
Welcome,
right.
to Hotel Volai, your home away from home here on Neon. Our beds are comfortable and affordable, and with a crime rating of only 60%.
I promise I won't kill anyone innocent. For now. Unless they attack me again. What was I supposed to do? I'm still mad about that. Oh boy.
Well, let's make this quick. Red Harvest Reserve, huh? I assume this is from my daughter. Well, she knows how to get my attention. So what then? You're working with her? She thinks this will be enough to smooth things over between us?
Not really. I need to talk to you about Rivka. Whiskey was just to get me in the door.
Of course it was. I should have not been so blind. You have no idea what you're doing. You need to tell me where she is this instant. My own daughter assaults me in my own home, steals my personal spacecraft, then runs off to who knows where. Now you think a friendly little chat is going to smooth it all over and make things better? How foolish do you think I am?
We'll see. She gave us the advice to mention the mother, Belinda. This is what Belinda would have wanted, is it?
Belinda. Oh, I miss her. No. You're right. She would be disgusted with who I've become. I've been dishonoring her memory with my actions.
Please accept this red whiskey.
My daughter knows me well. Maybe she is serious about this.
Rivka is sick. She refuses to seek treatment because she's afraid of you finding her. She could die.
She would really put her own life at risk due to me. She puts me in a difficult position. She needs to face consequences. Yet, I do not wish her to die.
Come on. I think we can come to an agreement.
You think wrong. Sorry, but I stand firm in my decision. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be calling security to deal with you. Unless, if you tell me where she is hiding, I will agree to let you go scot-free. No security. All charges against you will be dropped.
No. I promised Rivka I'd get you to lay off her. Now we do things my way until you relent.
You would threaten me? I'll kill you before you can beg for
Jason will
forgiveness.
hate us. Oh boy. Me and Treasure didn't see it.
Best not to leave anything useful behind.
Apparently she didn't mind that. I guess I don't get her moral code. Cooking station. The pooper. Nothing else, it seems. Here's the cooking station. We can make alien liquor. Let's do it. Also finish our research thing. Oh. Let's actually check out our room here. Back to the grind. A room in the city, I heard a job advertisement for Ryujin Industries. I should find a Ryujin kiosk nearby. Okay, could maybe do that. We will return to Rivka next time we get to Mars. Wanted to solve it peacefully, I just failed the last persuasion check. Sucks. Check out our room. Oops. Let's sleep for an hour. It's like a power nap.
Come on. There are worlds to conquer.
Come on. Okay. There's something. Laser weapons probably do 5% more critical damage. We're using laser weapons, but might as well. Okay. Let's go down to the lobby.
It's nice to see you today.
Minerva has...
Welcome to the Hotel Volai.
Now that I rented a room for a week.
Maybe after you've rented a room for... Sorry.
Fair.
Let me know if I can help you while you're visiting Neon.
Pretty bad in Epside lately.
Let's see. We have plenty of things to do here. Speak to Lear Kassler. Late bloomer. Heart of Mars. that on Neon. That is Aquila City.
So go up.
Not sure what that is about. I wish they would give us a little more information. Need to get to the tree branch. That is for the tree guy. Okay. That is definitely here on or in Neon. Talk to Mania Adams. There, I think these are all on Neon. Well, let's work through them. I like Neon, so I like staying here.
Your best life. We'll be here when you're ready.
This shift doesn't end soon. The man is not going to be.
What?
And we haven't been to the Astral launch yet.
I do not know about you, but I am starting to suspect that Benjamin Bayou. Clearly the intent is to get us into the Astral Lounge. Shall we follow the signs?
Guess so.
Did you need something? You do not need to ask me if you may ask. You may just ask.
Okay. Nothing new there.
Back to it then.
Okay, let's go in here. Oh boy. But these guys dancing there. What is that? That's some shepherd dancing here. That is something. That is a look they have. VIP elevator.
Fine. We know why.
Hey.
Some find Aurora heightens the senses. I prefer to sharpen them.
How do you like Neo?
It's the world's most exotic accident. They found the drug in the fish oil of all things. But oil is an old story, one of grease and flame. The grease turns the wheels of commerce, and the flame attracts the moths. So be careful walking these streets, my delicate little insect. Venture too close, and you'll burn your wings.
Okay, you weirdo. What brings you to Neon?
I'm in town for business. My client leaves a mess, I clean it up.
This is for, like, what do you do for work?
I'm an independent contractor, working for some very wealthy
He's an
clients.
assassin, right?
They open deals, I close them.
Is there anything I could do for you?
There might be. I originally came here to complete a business deal, but the client, in a fit of foolishness, decided to close on their own. Rather than dispose of the evidence properly, they left it in a warehouse. Real amateur stuff. So there are some loose ends that need tying, and I prefer a third party handle it. Would you be interested?
I could be. I need more information than that. What am I doing exactly?
It's a simple job. I need you to pick something up and sell it. Giving you any more information would be unwise.
Okay, just make sure it's worth my while.
I'm giving you half of my usual fee, which, according to my clients, is a ransom 3 times over. But I'm worth every cred. You'll find the merchandise in a locker in the warehouse behind Neon Tactical. Gangs in Ebside often use that area to peddle their sunshine and lollipops, so if shit's puckaroo, you'll have to improvise. Once you secure the merchandise, sell it to Coleman Lang at the Trade Authority, so it's part of their regular inventory. Return here when the job is done.
Got it. Dirty laundry.
Hell yeah! This is awesome!
Last time I entered a warehouse with Andreja, all hell broke loose, so... Let's see. They're definitely menacing. Very creepy.
So you can do your banking your own way, on your own time.
Ain't no funny stuff with that boost pack.
Need that boost pack? That just appeared on my back? Doesn't appear at all? Wait. Down to Epside once again. Enter the warehouse.
All right, what is it?
Oh, it's that warehouse. Our own Drexler's in. We cleared that out before, so... Actually, that comes in pretty handy. Side star. Right. Not sure if that will hurt me. Sounded bad, but really hurt me. Well, that worked out well. Let's sell it to our friendliest.
Yeah, what? If it's too hot to handle, we can take it off your hands.
How does TA match? Oh no, we asked this. Wait a second here. Solve the discard size at the Coleman line.
Time to move on. Need something?
I don't know if I should just
Always
mention.
happy to take your money.
I feel like this is about fucking him over. Maybe not. Maybe I have to do it. I thought maybe huh. Well, there's actually okay. I thought maybe it would be better to or we have to directly I was wondering if you'd be interested in the side star.
Not a bad gun. Good balance, weight. Allied Armaments is a UC company, but their stuff is military grade. But that is not the issue here. That gun is hotter than a frying pan full of fish grease. I'm not giving you anywhere near market rate.
Okay, fine.
Pleasure doing business with you. If you find
Just wanted him to take it anyway, so
make sure
let's return to Manaya.
The perfect marriage. Here at Stroud, enjoy one of our distinct coffee flavors.
I'm not gonna say this twice. Get the hell away.
Back to the Astral Lawn. They are standing just menacingly.
I'm not a fan. What now?
So the merchandise of the Trade Authority.
Then my client can finally relax. He's a very tense man, you see. Tried to smile once, years ago, and didn't like the fit. But I digress. Here's your payment, as promised. Enjoy the rest of your time here in Neon.
You have any more jobs for me? That's it?
Yes, but I never work with the same client twice. Call it a personal rule.
Alright, interesting.
Goodbye.
Very mysterious. Wait, is that Prize from the Rangers?
Yes. What?
Just looks like it.
Hey. What's up?
Okay, let's see what else we have here. Talk to Saburo Okadigbo. It's definitely in Neon as well.
This place is insane!
Alrighty.
You don't
Bunch of
need to
running
worry
around,
about
but I mean, part of it.
Got a problem?
Ooh, I wanted to check something out. Haven't done it. I think these enhanced clings are where you can change your looks.
Maybe you
I
should
was wondering if you can add
You're looking for a new hairstyle? Maybe a change of color? Welcome
piercings
to
and
Enhance.
stuff. So I was
If
wondering
you're
if you can
tired
only
of
have
seeing
one.
that same old face in the mirror every morning,
Yeah,
and
kind
you're
of.
looking for something different, we can help. Our state-of-the-art machinery uses a patented proprietary technology that can reshape your facial features or give you a new head of hair. For a small, one-time fee, you can enhance yourself and bring a big, warm smile to your brand new face.
Well, I'd like to ask a few questions about enhanced services.
I'd be more than happy to answer any of your questions.
Hey, whatever you choose
Is this
going to be
process
fine.
safe?
Absolutely. We're proud to feature a no disfigurement guarantee.
Oh, that's good.
If for any reason our machine doesn't perfectly replicate the look you selected, we'll make it right. That's the Enhance promise.
Do you offer any refunds if I don't like my new look?
Ooh, sorry. No. Once the process is complete, the sale is final. But don't worry. Our system will allow you to see what you're going to look like before you commit to the change.
Is the change to my face and hair permanent?
Unfortunately, once the process is complete, it can't be reversed. However, if you don't like your new look, you're always welcome to return to your original look by undergoing another treatment.
Okay.
Great. So, would you like to undergo a treatment?
How did you end up working at Enhance?
I actually owe this job completely to my girlfriend, Valentina Gurov. I don't know if you've met her.
Yeah, we did.
She works over at Xenofresh?
Yeah.
When I arrived here 2 years ago, I met her at the Astral Lounge. We talked, I told her I needed a job, and she got
That's
me this
cool.
gig.
I like this
Cool, huh?
little
It's
connection.
a little scary, though. The person I replaced totally vanished. Like, poof. Valentina said they probably had an accident or something. She's helped me out with this job so much. She even brings me business from time to time. People she sends my way. It's the best.
Oh.
I can't wait to see the difference.
Let's see. So I guess you can't add jewelry. A little bit of a shame, to be honest. I think this is... I don't really want to change anything then. Just wanted to... Okay, we can... Everything else is the same.
Please
Okay,
let me know
good
if
to
there's
know.
anything else I can do to
A little bit of a shame
enhance
that you
your
can't
day.
have more than one piercing or 1 to 2. That's fine.
Not interested.
Mining league. All right. I think I stumbled in here before by accident.
Take it easy.
Don't forget, we sell all types of raw materials as well. Welcome, welcome, my friend. It's been a long time since I've seen a new face.
What exactly do you sell here?
Isn't it obvious, my friend? I sell mining supplies of all shapes and sizes, as well as many, many hard-to-find types of ore. Everything I sell is carefully portioned, securely crated, and ready to be delivered right into the cargo hold of your ship.
With a location like this, that's quite a surprise.
The first time I'd laid eyes on this building, I felt the same way. You see, when I opened this shop, I had grand ambitions of creating a mining supply empire on Volai. Yet here I am, only a few years later, pockets empty, and my business on the verge of closure.
Oh no.
It is a sad day.
Without any help, what will happen to you?
I don't know, my friend. I suppose I would be at Neon's mercy. Just another failed dreamer, walking the streets and living in a sleep crate.
Perhaps I could help.
That would be a blessing, my friend, but I wouldn't want to impose.
Do you think you aren't getting much business?
Listen to me, my friend. I hear what the people say on the street. They call me crazy for opening a mining business on an ocean world. I was aiming so much higher, hoping to attract these space travelers,
it
passing
is
through
quite
the Volai system
ambitious
on their
to do that.
prospecting journeys. It was stupid to assume I could corner the market on mining supplies and raw materials without a solid foundation. And by God, I've paid the price.
Is there anything I can do to help you save your store?
You would do that for a total stranger? Bless you, my friend. Bless you. I've come up with an idea that I'm hoping will generate a lot of interest in my business, and you were the final element that was missing. If you could bring these flyers to some of the other vendors in Neon, it would explain how we can improve our businesses as a group.
Okay. Can you tell me more about this last-ditch business plan?
Many in Neon keep to their own, and I believe this is why we failed. James Newell and his Merchant Alliance friends are on the right track, but all they do is spend their time complaining, never solving.
Yeah, we talked to them before.
Band together and help each other out.
I agree.
Mean, when one of us falls, the others can reach down and help him rise from the dust. In the meantime, we would refer people to each other's shops, perhaps even promote sales together. It would benefit us all.
That sounds good. Without any help, what will happen to you? Oh, we asked that. Sounds simple enough.
Wonderful. Simply wonderful. You have no idea the weight you have lifted from my shoulders. I appreciate your help. If there's anything I can do, anything at all, please, let me know.
Yeah, okay, let's
Farewell,
do it.
my friend. And tell everyone we have plenty of mining supplies in stock.
I'm interested in some of your mining gear.
Okay, let's help those merchants band together. This refers to Neon merchants. Well, let's go first to the sea card.
Step through the door of the sea card.
Easy card.
If you don't see what you need, feel free to ask. Hello there!
Hello
Let
there!
me know if you need anything.
I have a flyer for you from Saboru Okadigbo, in case you're interested in any cross promotion.
Business could always be better. I'll take that.
Right, awesome.
Remember to steer clear of Neon security. They're up to no good.
Alright. Let's see. Oh, let's go
Ryujin is hiring the best and brightest of today.
next to Newell.
All your hectic needs.
Now, James, I don't want you to get upset.
You should have seen the look on Dexler's face when we told him.
Yeah, how are
God
things going
couldn't
between
paint
you
a
and
better
Dietrich
picture.
Seacut now?
Much better, thanks for asking. I don't exactly know what you said to Dietrich, but he's certainly turned everything around. He's really stepped up and taken an active role in fighting Neon Security's corruption. He's even organizing the merchants' meetings with me.
That's awesome.
But best of all,
I think we've become good friends, which is a rare thing to come across in this city. I can tell you that.
Awesome. Have a flyer.
Here, let me see that. Oh, not a bad idea. You might be onto something here. Thanks for bringing this to me.
Sure.
Thanks for stopping by our shop.
Now, do I have to give her one too?
We're fully stocked on supplies. Thank you for stopping by.
I don't think they even knew what planet.
Okay, let's see if Yannick also wants.
Be careful if you run into those ecliptic jugs. They fly around like they own the center
Hey, here,
systems.
has a business opportunity that could benefit both of your
abandoned
businesses. Here's a
facilities
flyer.
as outposts. You know, the ones left over. from the
Whatever.
colony
Just
war.
hand it over. I'll look at it on my own time.
Okay.
Got plenty of ice-cold drinks in stock. All day, all night.
Rikers. Things those are any shops. Let's see. Fusion apartments. I don't think that's something. This.
I met a miner from Gazal.
I'm sorry, I did not understand.
Frank Rennick,
If
what
you're
is
here
this?
to buy, take a look around the shop. Just keep your hands where I can see them.
What are you afraid I'm going to do?
Oh, I don't know. Stuff things in your pocket and run. Rob me at gunpoint. Shoot me in the head.
Okay, jeez.
I've survived on Neon far too long to take any chances.
I don't want any trouble.
Good. Then just buy what you want and get out of here. If you don't like it, talk to Styx. He runs our, complaints department.
Hey, who Styx?
See that giant Model A right over there? Yeah, that Styx. And if I were you, I wouldn't get on his bad side. He has a very short temper.
Prefer setting my differences with human beings, not emotionless robots. Don't have any complaints from me. I'm here to spend some credits. Yeah.
That's more like it. You know, I'm sick and tired of people coming in here and treating Styx like he's some kind of sideshow exhibit. I mean, look at that graffiti they sprayed onto his chassis. If I could find the asshole who did that, I'd make him pay for the paint removal.
Okay. But why do people give you a hard time about having Styx around?
I know you'll be surprised, but thanks to my sparkling personality, I don't exactly have the easiest time making friends. That means I spend a lot of time talking to Styx, and Model A robots, they're not really programmed for casual conversation. The net result is I end up talking to a machine and looking like I'm out of my mind. Hell, maybe I am.
I know it's not my business, but what happened to your eye?
It's no big secret. I lost it fighting on the Freestar side during the Colony War. I was a ground pounder. Slogged it out in the trenches with the troops. And did pretty well, too. Until an EM weapon took out our transport. They pulled me out of the wreckage, but the damage was done. Honestly, I consider myself lucky. Most of the other soldiers died in the crash.
How did you and Styx end up together?
I knew a guy a few years ago who ran up a hell of a tab with me. I'm talking thousands of credits, but at least he'd make regular payments. One day the payments stopped, so I tracked him down. Found out he got mixed up with an Aurora dealer and fell from the upper platform. Since I had a legit claim, the city awarded me his property, which amounted to the contents of a storage container. Guess what I found inside? Took me a few months to scrounge up the parts, but I'd say I did a pretty decent job getting Styx up and running.
Seems that way. I could track the person down who defaced Styx if you like.
You'd do that? Huh. Okay. Maybe I misjudged you.
Why would someone spray your robot?
Look, it doesn't take a genius to figure out that I'm not the most popular guy on the block, and that suits me fine. But this person took it too far, made it personal. I'm not about to let some delinquent hassle the only friend that I have.
Well, not allow an assault like that to go unpunished.
Huh. I'm glad you see Styx as more than just a possession.
Sure.
The lowlife that did this to my buddy calls himself Warlord. You can probably find him somewhere near Euphorica. Scare the crap out of this punk, and it'll teach all the Ebside lunatics that nobody messes with me and the Styx.
Okay, why is Warlord targeting you?
Warlord's one of the disciples, one of Neon's street gangs that claims it owns Ebside. A few years back, the gang tried to break in here and rob my place, but Styx put one of them down.
I'll try not
and
to
sent
kill
another
him.
to Reliant on a stretcher. He and his buddies have been harassing me ever since, mostly by scaring away my customers and stealing my deliveries. Warlord still swears he'll get even with me, and he came pretty damn close when he somehow managed to disable Styx and sprayed him with paint. It feels like it's only a matter of time before he gets past Styx, and I'm done for.
Well, Sabaru Okadikpo has a cross-promotion opportunity.
Not something I'm interested in. I don't need any handouts. I'll pass.
Come on.
If you've got the credits.
Let's see what he has. The Boom Boom. Of modified things. Buzz cut. Let's see. And get some ammo. 43 mag I need. Seven cal we don't have. Got the explosive for our explosive gun knights. 7 point. Okay. Throwables, I don't really need that. Okay.
Styx, how's this month looking?
Okay, I guess no deal with him. No 3-star Rangers. Maybe the Trade Authority guy? I doubt it, honestly.
Yeah? What? You need to move some merch. This is the place. Not interested. All right, buzz off.
Figures. Transport terminal, sea cars we've been to. Maybe Reliant Medical? I don't know. Let's check it out.
Hey there.
You aren't looking well at all.
Shakes, huh?
Perhaps you better sit down.
Doc Manning will fix you up.
Is that obvious?
Oh my goodness. Another poor soul. All right. Tell me what happened to you. Is it an Aurora overdose? Something else, perhaps?
Aurora overdose is a common problem here?
Unfortunately, yes. You see, the more Aurora that a user absorbs, the more resistance their body builds up to its active ingredients. That means the user needs larger and larger doses in order to feel its full effect. Eventually, the doses get so incredibly large, the user's nervous system simply can't handle the overload.
That makes sense.
Rest until the doc's ready to talk to me.
I don't use Aurora.
That's a very wise choice. Since you're clearly a first-time visitor to Reliant Neon, I'd love to offer you a free checkup, but I'm afraid I'm dangerously low on supplies.
Well, that's unusual for a medical supply company.
I can assure you it isn't by choice. You see, I'm a bit at odds with the current administrator of Neon. His drug is turning the streets into a graveyard, and he doesn't seem to care. We've argued about it on more than one occasion, and all he's done is try to persuade me to quit. Thinning out my supply chain is his newest tactic.
Okay, have you tried taking this to a higher authority?
I've spoken to the people at Reliant Medical Corporate, I've talked to the Freestar Rangers, I've even gone to the Freestar Collective Council. Every answer is always the same. We're working on it. It's corruption at the highest levels. Ugh. So aggravating.
Bayou obviously has a stranglehold on the entire city.
Then you understand what I'm up against. At this point, I've resorted to asking anyone that has a ship registered outside of the Volii system to bring me medical supplies. I pay them for the supplies, of course, but it's the only way I can sneak them past Bayou's people at the spaceport. Now, if there's anything else I can do for you, anything at all, you just let me know.
Oh, there's plenty of things. Oh, I guess this might be about like changing these character traits, because we could also change our origin street rat at some point. I assume I could fix this, but I don't want to. How exactly does Aurora work?
Aurora stimulates the neural circuits in the brain, specifically targeting the neurotransmitter serotonin in the prefrontal cortex. This causes significant sensory hallucinations, both auditory and visual. That's the enticement factor. As you can imagine, this state is highly addictive, and the user gets stuck in a vicious cycle. They need more Aurora to satisfy their cravings.
Okay. Is it possible to break an Aurora habit?
Well, it's completely dependent upon how long the user's been addicted. People who have been using for, say, 2 years or less, I've been able to put through a full detoxification program successfully. But there are others who have been addicted pretty much all their adult lives, and I have yet to try and cure someone who hasn't relapsed.
Right. Well, he's a flyer.
I wouldn't mind a bit of extra traffic as long as the supplies allow for it. A few extra credits never hurt.
Okay, nice.
Maybe you should lie down or something.
Well, I could help you with your medical supply problem.
That would be amazingly helpful. It's a relief to meet someone who gives a damn about anyone other than themselves for a change. Oh, and I'll pay you directly for the supplies, of course. It's the only way I can sneak them past Bayou's people at the spaceport.
Okay. It's ridiculous that you've had to resort to smuggling.
There's nothing else to be done about it. These people need my help. Anyway, I have a contact over at the clinic in the Narian system. Abby Edding. She's one of the nurses there. She'll get you started. Thank you so much for doing this. You have no idea how helpful it'll be for the poor folk that live in Ebside.
Okay, awesome. We'll
Stay
do
away
that
from Aurora
once we
before you
leave
get hooked.
Neon. Speaking of Aurora, let's drink a blend. Blend, there we go. Ooh. Woo! No wonder that they love this. This is amazing. Good old Yannick was not overpromising. He's, ooh, look at the colors. Beautiful. And it's over. Let's see if we can give her a flyer.
Are you here to book? We have plenty of space available.
Yeah, here we have a...
Oh, thanks. I'll definitely give this some thought. It couldn't hurt.
I thought she'd be open to it. Let's return
Remember,
to summer.
we always have plenty of amazing rooms and reasonable
Sleep with us.
It's a wonderful day. Hello, my friend.
Handed out all the flyers.
Ah, thank you so much, my friend. I believe that this will be a great boon for my business. Thank you for taking the time to do this for me. It is not often to see such kindness here in Neon.
Welcome. Privateer. Okay.
Certainly, my friend.
Let's see, what does he have? Cutters, axe, helmet. What was that? That's an outfit. I mean, that looks pretty Pretty cool, I'd say. Maybe I'll just keep that for when we go mining somewhere. Now we also got a bunch of resources, but like I don't really know what I would need there. I think at this point we can also sell this calibrated Randall side star. Keep the side star. Okay, we're good with this. We have should store some of those. Okay. Awesome.
Come back soon, my friend. It's always a treat to see you.
Now, we have air metal. Oh, speak with Warlord, kill Warlord. Can certainly do that.
I'm interested in some of your...
I also want to find out more about Minerva's deal. Bayou. So let's go into our room and sleep for like a whole night and not just an hour. "24 hours. Maybe then she will talk to us about it. We can take care of that warlord guy. Hopefully in a peaceful manner. Otherwise, we might lose Andrasia again. This could go a little faster if you ask me. Here we go.
I was beginning to wonder if you hibernate.
Yeah, we could ask Yannick about another shift. We really need to do that right now.
We have choice accommodation. We have plenty of space.
You're now sharing a little secret.
Maybe after you've rented a room. Sorry.
It's okay. I understand.
Enjoy your visit to Neon.
Well, I think this is a good time to take a break. Next time we will take care of the warlord guy and maybe get into some more trouble on Neon. Thank you all for joining me for today's episode of Starfield. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give the video a like. Maybe consider subscribing to the channel. Share the video with friends, family, and the people on the internet. That all helps me out a whole bunch and will bring you more content in the future. I will be back with more Starfield very soon. Until then, have a great time.